Hi, it's Steph. Thanks for clicking. This is my 10th update for Clue Special Panning Edition. This is a Pantastic Ladies collab that I created based on the board game Clue. You have the same 6 suspects, 6 weapons, and 9 rooms that are from the board game. I just really wanted to do the version that I grew up with because it's the one that I'm personally attached to. And just like the game, you were trying to figure out who killed Mr. Body with what and where. For the panning version, you pick 3 suspects, 3 weapons, and 3 room prompts at a time. You choose your item that matches the prompt and then roll a pair of dice. The dice tell you how many times you need to use that thing before you're able to guess it. I still have not caught my killer, though I was able to make a guess. And while I was unsuccessful, Riyoko has in fact managed to catch her killer. Her social media information will be below. We're going to go through what I've been working on for the last month and then see where my investigation will go. I have been working on 2 suspects instead of 3, and that is because I am down to 2 possible suspects. It was one of these 2 people. The first one is Miss Scarlet. She is represented by something red. This is the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb Heat in the shade Hot Cherry. It is a red lip gloss. I rolled this in a long time ago, and the dice weren't very nice to me. They gave me a 12-use goal. At the last update, I had 7 uses, and I did get the other 5. So I can finally guess Miss Scarlet. I've gotten all 12 uses. It took a long time, and I don't really know what my problem was because it's a nice lip gloss. I just guess I wasn't really in the mood for red until March, which doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. But here we are, and Miss Scarlet is a goal met. My other remaining suspect is Professor Plum. He is something purple, and this is another lip product, which is a little bit inconvenient. It is a purple lip crayon. It doesn't have any writing left on it, so I don't remember where it came from. I want to say NYX, but I'm not really sure. But this has a 7-use goal. I just brought it in last month, and I've gotten 2 uses so far. So I still have 5 to go. I wear this more in the fall, but it is more wearable than you would think because it is pretty sheer. It's definitely purple. You can tell it's purple on my lips, but it doesn't seem overwhelming since it's not as opaque. So this is still in the project, not a goal met yet, but I'm not worried. I actually was not working on any weapons at all over the last month because I had met goal on 3 weapons and they were my 3 remaining ones, so there was no point in bringing in another one to work on a second time. So we're just going to go talk about the rooms. The first room has been in here for a couple of months. It's the ballroom and it's represented by something shimmery. This is the Tarte Exposed highlighter in their Amazonian clay formula. I think this is discontinued. My goal is to use this 9 times. At the last update, I had 6 uses and I did get the other 3, so this is a goal met. It's a nice highlighter. It's more of a summer highlighter for me. It's a little bit gold for me this time of year. I like it better in the warmer months, but I didn't have a problem using it. The next one's also been in here for a couple of months. It's the Conservatory. It's represented by something that smells nice. This is the Billie Eilish perfume. It's a rollerball sample. My goal was to use it 10 times. The last update I had 9 uses, and I did get the one last one. It's more of a wintry scent, so it's going to be put away for now. It moves very slowly. It smells mostly like vanilla, which I'm perfectly fine with, but it's going to be put away for now. And my last room came in last month, and that is the Hall. The Hall is something that made a good first impression. This is the Lord & Berry Silk Casual Kohl Liner in the shade White. It made a great first impression. It's still nice and creamy. I've had it for a very long time. Still works great. I am wearing it today for the 4th time this month. So this is still in the project for 3 more uses. I do expect to meet that goal for next time, but right now the haul is still around. To recap, I did meet goal on 1 suspect this month. That was Miss Scarlet. And while I didn't even work on any weapons over the last month, I had 3 weapons filed. In previous updates, I had met goal on the lead pipe, the revolver, and the knife, so I can guess any of those. And then for the rooms, last month I had met goal on the billiard room, and this month I met goal on both the conservatory and the ballroom, so I can guess any of the 3 of those. So 1 suspect, 3 weapons, 3 rooms. I'm limited by my 1 suspect, and I was able to make 1 guess. I can't really play if I know my own solution, so Taru of Cruelty Free Panner has been keeping my solution a secret for me. She's been very patient. She solved her murder a long time ago, so I asked her if it could have been Miss Scarlet with the lead pipe in the billiard room. Taru told me that it could not have been with the lead pipe, so that is another weapon eliminated. Knowing that, I was able to decide what I am going to bring in for the next month to continue working on. I know that Mr. Body's killer has to be one of 2 suspects. It was either Professor Plum or Miss Scarlet, and since I just guessed Miss Scarlet and she was not eliminated, she's just coming right back. Miss Scarlet is still represented by something red, and I'm still going to use my Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb Heat in the shade Hot Cherry. I rolled my dice, and they gave me an 11. So they're still not very nice, but I guess it is less uses than last time, so 11 uses before I can guess Miss Scarlet again. For the weapons, I'm actually still not going to roll any in. I know that it must have been either the revolver or the knife that was the murder weapon, but I've met goal on those in the past, so I still have those two weapons filed for future use, so I'm not going to bring either of them back in, so we're just going to talk about the rooms. There are 5 possible rooms that could be my crime scene. I am still working on meeting my goal in the hall, so I could roll in 2 rooms, and I am going to do that. The first room that's coming back is the one that I just guessed and wasn't eliminated. That is the billiard room. The billiard room is something that could fit in your pocket. I'm using these REM Beauty satin sheets. They are blotting papers, and the exact product name is actually not on this packaging at all. So the real name is on the screen because I don't remember it right now. And the dice told me that I have to use these 7 times, and I'm pretty sure I can do that in a month. It is getting warmer here, so it becomes more necessary for me to keep these on me. They usually live in my purse, so I'm expecting to have met goal on this for next time. The last room I'm going to bring in is the kitchen. I've guessed the kitchen twice previously, but it hasn't been eliminated, and it's been out of the project for a while, but it's represented by something that needs cleaned all the time. This is my Ace Beauté Serenity palette. It is black packaging and it shows dirt pretty well, so it needs cleaned all the time. I rolled my dice and they told me to use it 3 times, which isn't so hard. So these aren't really very springy colors, but I can make 3 looks out of this, no problem. For next time, in order to guess anything, all I really need to do is meet goal on that lip crayon for Professor Plum. That'll give me 1 guess, and I do think I can actually meet goal on all 3 rooms by next update. Miss Scarlet, probably not. I'm going to use her as much as I can, but I'm probably not going to get 11 uses in a month. Wish me luck, good luck with your projects, and I will see you next time. Bye!